Hello everyone, cheers, Sunday afternoon. Whiskey and tea as always. Spinning some records, cleaning some records, finding some records. I found records and tapes that I bought and forgot. But this record, Warrior, Let Battle Commence, there was like three separate, at least three, new wave of British heavy metal bands, Warrior, and this is one of them. Let Battle Commence. This is a cool record. It's not really that heavy. I think this is from around 1980. But it's really good. It's like going to battle, fight. It's a cool record. So that. And another one, this is a reissue from another new wave of British heavy metal band, Clientele, which I really like. And this is another one that has a lot of 70s sound. It's not very heavy. It has almost a little bit of a punk vibe. That 70s sound in it. And what I just really dig this album. I really like it. And I don't know if this will show up. The Gabe Kapler dude that's in the band right there. That I just love because before MTV and before, you know, you had to have a pretty boy image and all that, this guy could be in the band right there. I don't know, and I haven't read, there's all kinds of liner notes on this. This is, it's got the story of the band. So I haven't read through that. That just came in the mail just the other day. But I dig this album. It's not really, I wouldn't even really consider that metal. They're in that new wave of British heavy metal, but I wouldn't even consider that a metal album. But I like it. Yes, I do. Another album, I don't think I showed this, but this Blue Oyster Cult album I had as a kid, and it was always beat up. The copy, I don't even know where I got the copy I had as a kid, but it was always beat up. But I always loved the cover, the darkness, you know, the black limo, and the album's long gone. So I was in the record store and I saw they had another beat to crap copy. So I replaced my old beat to crap copy with another old beat to crap copy. And I was just playing this. I haven't played this, I bet you, since high school, but I think it was more the image that I always liked, just to have that dark kind of metal. Like I said, the old caddy limo pulling up to the old church, and so that rejoins. Some Rolling Stones stuff. Probably a lot of people did Stones stuff in this last week. But this album, Get Your Yayas Out, this is a French copy, the different cover. This was, I always loved this album. Since I was a kid, I used to play this a lot, and I don't know why, something special, I don't really know, but I just really dug this album. And a while ago I found this online, a French one with a completely different cover, and I said, wow, I want that. So, and when I bought this, it looks pretty rough, and I was kind of pissed when it came. It's on Decca. I was like, what the hell? That thing's beat. And then I read in the directions, or the little notes that the guy had, that said, album looks pretty rough, but plays really well. And he was right. I played it, and it plays fine. You would not know. And this really, the old thing is, old records play better than they look. This album proves it. I mean, it looks rough. You can't probably tell from here, but plays through, doesn't skip, it's not really noisy. Really cool. Get Your Yayas Out. Even when I put that on, the bird just was really getting into that for some reason. He just really dug that album. He was a happy little camper. It was funny. It's another Stones one. This is also on Decca. And I think, I don't remember where I bought this. I think this is a reissue from an Australian only Stones album. It's early stuff, really good album. A lot of this is, you know, older tunes. I don't know if this, I don't think this is an official, like was an official album. It might have been, maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. But the cover, it's in really good shape. I really dug the cover when I saw that purple Decca. So, pretty sure that is Australia. Yeah, this was a reissue of whatever Australian album that was, which I think if you have the original, it's big money. Big money. Another album found just out and about not that long ago, which I had put away, and I was finally cleaning records today and organizing. This Jimmy Cliff album. Jimmy Cliff, I really did like Jimmy Cliff. I'd never seen this before. I think we had this as like the Antique Mall or something. Yeah, because the guy in the Antique, now I remember, the guy in the Antique Mall said when he was looking at this when I was cashing out, and he's like, hey, I used to have that on cassette back in the 80s. So it's on reprise. So I just found that. I bought that and it got put away, and I finally went through records and I was cleaning stuff today. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know about anyone else, but I just buy records and then you forget about them, they get put away, and sometimes it's months later I find stuff and I was like, oh yeah, I bought that. Which is kind of cool, because it's like you enjoy it again. This, because I'm going to show some Chuck Berry. This is the original sheet music for Nadine. This is, I forget what year this came out in. But this, bought that at was in Massachusetts at a flea market. So that was, the guy had that up and it wasn't very expensive, but cool old guy too. Really old, I don't give a F kind, you know, not politically correct. So, but I'm going to show a few Chuck Berry. A couple of these got put away, I forgot. I pretty much got all the Chuck Berry albums, but there was a couple that were missing. And one of them was this St. Louis DeFrisco. So, Mercury. So it was really cool to find that. Cover's in good shape. It's not mint by any means, but I'm pretty close on Chuck Berry. I'll have to go through. Here's another one. This is kind of a rare record. Chuck Berry Twist. This is a comp. Chess. Maybelline, Roll Over, Beethoven, Round and Round. That's a good song, Round and Round. Almost Grown, Sweet Little 16. Yeah, so this is like a rock and roll music. It's like a comp. But this one does not show up too often. So that was cool to add. Another one that I have on cassette, and I didn't have the album. Chuck Berry at the Fillmore with Steve Miller Band was the backup. So this was cool to find. I think I found a couple Chuck of these in the same place, and I've just been looking for that for years. And I could have bought it online, but I just always wanted to find one, and that's one of the few I didn't have, and now I do. And here's another one. It's one of the last ones I didn't have. Chuck and Bo, two great guitars. I don't think I've In fact, I know I have never played this. Because some of these other ones like that, you know, I have on cassette. I've heard them. That's a comp. That I've heard online and stuff. Probably. But this one I have it, so that'll be cool to listen to. I have quite a few of these kind of hot rod 60s things. I just like the covers and this kind of hot rod battle stuff. This was like $1 record. So that got added. Another metal comp. I don't think I've shown Lady Killers. And this is all, it's on some label, green label. But other than Black Lace and the first two DC LaCroix, I don't know how you pronounce it, most of these weren't, they at least got a taste of the, little bit of a taste. The other bands, not so much. Pantara. So that's all chick bands, but metal. Another one I found, the Inmates. I'm not sure. I think this is their second album. I think they only have 2. And the first album I found, it was $1 record somewhere, like years ago, that I bought. Just blind buy, just saw it for $1, and it's really good. They're like, oh yeah, hard to describe them. 70s sound, like maybe in that Flamin' Groovies. I mean, you'd think of them seeing them in a club, just kind of straight up Stones, kind of Kinks influenced. But this, the first album I think I like better. I've only played this once, and this was, I'm going to play this again because I don't even really remember. But again, that's a band I just found a few years ago just by chance of seeing it, you know, in a bin for $1, and I'm like, yeah, let me check them out. And I'm glad I did. Another one that I bought, I think this is fairly recent, Kiss, because I have not even opened it. Kiss, Black Diamond, live from '74, an FM broadcast, so I'm hoping it's a pretty decent sound. It's got Deuce, Strutter, Firehouse She, Nothing to Lose, Cold Gin, 100,000 Years, Black Diamond, which Black Diamond's probably my favorite song out of those, Acrobat. So, on Mind Control Records. So I don't think this is an official. Kiss didn't put that out. It's one of those. I guess they're bootlegs, you know. But so that's kind of cool. I'm hoping the sound is good on that. But again, I bought that. I never opened it. It just got put away. And of course, some Striper. Even the Devil Believes. I have not heard this. This is another one that I bought maybe a month ago and forgot about. Got put away, and I just opened it today. I have not listened to that. Striper's still out there, going strong. I don't know if they tour. I don't really know. And just a couple cassettes. Quartz, Fear No Evil. This was new. I didn't even know. When I first saw this, I was like, Fear No Evil, I don't know that. So I bought it, and I realized this is something from like 2016. It was still sealed. I just opened it. It came just the other day. But I've only played side 1. It's okay. It's not great. It's not the original singer. It doesn't rewrite the book. So I'll reserve judgment on that. And here's something I pulled out. Sex Pistols, No Future UK. This is an old tape from, I don't know when, a long time ago. But I was listening to that the other night. And then a Misfits one too. Horror Hits. I think this is another, it's an old tape. Probably the same series as that. So I guess that's it for now. Peace.